Just as a recap from last week, what are the causes of low libido in men and in women, and how can they be treated? Let's start with that.
Good. Thank you very much, Mariah. Low libido, let me start with the women.
Okay.
Women are sensitive to touch. And so it begins with something you speak into their ears, for the hormones to pick them up, for the body mechanism to receive those, hormonal response. And so, and then it moves further to touch. And once the touch also moves in, those hormonal, there's a hormonal response is fully, triggered. And then the place become lubricated, And so when it is that, then they are set, their minds is on it. But number one fundamental cause was that lack of foreplay from we the men can really, impair this activity. Because women, lack of foreplay, active foreplay is 10 to 15 minutes minimum. Active foreplay, 10 to 15 minutes. And then the fact that then you can go, the dynamics, first, second half, what have you. But assume, Maria, the man is
football match.
The man is a 5 minutes man. It means, but you are 5 minutes minus 10 minutes for play will give you how much? Negative 10. It means before we start the game,
we have lost.
You have lost. And so because of that, men cannot really, spend time to do this foreplay. So this is a major problem, in all of Africa, the whole world now.
Let me ask a second question to that, because yesterday we had a guest on our show who was saying that, listen, this is how women want it, just like you've said.
That's right.
But the truth is, some men don't have time for all that. Most men don't have time for all these 10, 15 minutes. They want to go because they are able to get a woman on Ikeja Street or somewhere to just do bada bing, bada bang, you're done.
That's
so they don't need all these romance, talking your ears, singing to you. They don't need that, they get it done. So because of that frustration, they go outside. They don't come to the wife because your own is too much, there's too much activity to get to the...
That's right.
How do we find a middle ground when men are asking for bam, 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 and women are not bam, bam, bam?
You see, those on the streets, that is their work. So they have some medications, some that can excite them. So they are ready for action. But our wives, those at home, that is our wives, they need the time. You see, the reason why men walk bam bam is not because we don't want to do the foreplay, but because we are 5 and 10 minutes. That's the gospel truth. And if you are 5 minutes, assuming that, my mind is set, I'm coming on board. By the time I do this 5 minutes, it means that it's already shell. And because of that one, nothing is going to push me to even do that foreplay. Number two is I want to talk about genital infections. Talking about, itches, rashes, and stuff in the area. Another cause of low libido in women. This is the entrance. This is the 8 inch for the entrance. Have this flap, It vibrates during foreplay. Assuming that this watery discharge stuff, like lactic acid, let's say cassava starch, goes and cover the sensor. It can make like using a duster to cover the horn of a car. You see, as you blow it, you can't hear it well. Now, because this one has covered the sensor, during the touching and all those things, this one cannot vibrate well. And if it cannot vibrate well, it means this fluid will not be lubricated, it will not be produced. And that can actually lead to low libido in women. This one also starts with, good words. That's not the time for the man to come and say, remember last week, I hate you. No. Good words. In the Bible, it said that women are weaker vessels, so handle them with care. You understand? Once you can give them, like I said last time, look at the face of the woman in the eyes. Don't blink your eye. Tell her that you love her. Pour out your soul. Mariah, this thing you are talking about.
Okay, calling me again. That's why you're calling me last week. Please don't call me again.
Kind words also is popular.
You see, this thing we are talking about, man and woman, is a hunger. It's a test in women and men, but it's a desire in women. Let me rewind.
Say that again. Hunger.
It's a hunger in men.
It's a hunger. It's a test. Something men cannot do without. But a woman is a desire. They can still do without it. That's why a man can go travel and a woman can be here 5 years, but the man cannot. Are we together?
Yes.
And so while we have this inner satisfaction, this inner joy, and this inner peace, I said last time that this brain, hormonal chemistry, is balanced out. And we can then stand as a man. A man that has been having this kind of excitement with a woman has high propensity of living for a long time. Oh yes, compared to those are not having these chances.
Interesting.
That's why we look at some of the products we have come out. These are organic products. And then we have the one we called Zipman herbal capsules. We call them, Panyai. You will enjoy today. As they rise, they fall. Panyai is a sound. in Ghana, it means two cars coming together. Okay. But this one is for crying. But this one is for joy.
Okay, the original word is meant for bad things.
That's right.
But this one brings joy.
Joy.
Okay.
That's me, I'm concentrating.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused, but go ahead. Miriam, I'm happy that Miriam understands.
It says Panya.
Panya. You will enjoy today.
A clash, but this was clash of joy.
Joy. Okay. You know, it has been scientifically proven. Okay. The first thing that causes men immunity to grow, human beings, is through this act. Not even vitamins you eat. Wow. There's this inner joy and peace satisfaction that can quench any taste within the desire of man and woman when this one is done well. You know, once you have Zipman capsules, you can have your foreplay. It gives you the stamina. Okay. And so you can even go for wine break. Just imagine it.
Wine break. Let me ask
wine break.
Wait, you are going to.
Yes.
Okay.
So because you mentioned that for women it's a desire. There are several factors that can make a woman not desire the person she's with. They don't marry finish, but at this point she doesn't desire him.
That's right.
One of it will be that, you know, she's in love with somebody else.
Sure.
Or she's comparing him to somebody else. And this can hinder, you know, how his performance. Yes.
That's right.
So what do you say to that?
The reason why every woman will compare in-kind partner to an ex is two things.
Money and...
The money aspect is just about 30%.
Okay.
I did a survey in Ghana. I picked 50 adults, women, and I asked them, a man that can give you iPhone and a car, and the man can make you remember what happened 2 weeks, which one actually can put the face of the man in the heart of a woman?
Which one did they pick?
They picked the second one. They said that, you know, what will make them remember and imagine is what happened 2 weeks when you came on board. The financial aspect is just something attractive.
Sexual activity, what are you doing like this? I'm always looking lost. The Eldorado you take her.
That's right. Are you getting it? Because there is this inner joy and peace that money can never give you. You understand? If the man can take it, the reason why you are saying that is, you know, if the men are not taking our time, some of us think that we must go giddy, no rush.
Like saying a fight.
No. You know, we can in our mind, you know, because the morning divide something into 4. You understand?
Yeah.
There are areas and some massage things that you can tell that like fire. You know, egg the woman on until you come in. She cannot even get up and walk.
Let me agree with you. She cannot get up and walk.
But the thing is
that what they, because there's a balance in worry, they say shifting womb. Is that what you mean?
That's what they mean, shifting of the womb.
You
have to give him context.
No, during sexual activity, you know, said woman cannot get up and walk. That one come off me. Because if they shift in womb, we go need womb massage.
That's right.
Is it because of the vigorousness of the...
No. You see, that one cannot, the cervix and the womb, you cannot just shift because of that. But you see, if you can take your time and do it smooth, I've mentioned 4 major things. I mentioned words.
Yes.
Look into the eye. Touch. You understand? Before even you start the whole thing.
Connect.
That excitement, women have been wired. That excitement can trigger being here for memory for 15, 25 years. It's still be there.
Okay, you know what?
That is why
I need to go on a break.
Okay.
Because I am confused.
I will break it down.
So when Mariam now helps me understand during the break, I can then redirect
viewers if they,
I'm sure the viewers
understand.